Welcome to the Belly Chuckles. We are the Belly Chuckles. He is Robin Ruckus. I am Mio Adu 14.
I wish they could have gotten some branding rights with like Ferrari or some Italian motor manufacturer.
Someone other than Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah. Which, yeah, that's not Italian.
No.
But it would have fit this so well.
I agree.
Nonetheless, here we are in Rome.
Well, when in Rome.
When in Rome, you race go-karts on public streets and act like it's totally fine. And then you fart a lot because you had a lot of potatoes at your breakfast today. To be fair, I insisted since yesterday what I wanted for breakfast.
And I made it happen.
Yay. Oh, jeez. I'm back to
It
being...
actually sounded good. I mean, you know me, I'm a potato whore. I will eat anything potatoes, I will eat anything cheese.
Potatoes.
Chicken.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Oh, we should watch that tonight.
Oh, yeah. And tomorrow, knowing how long it is. Actually, we'll have time.
Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of time.
If we start pretty soon.
We can at least get one movie in tonight.
Yeah. And also, do you want to watch original or special edition?
Oh, I get the special edition ones.
Awesome.
So, we know it's going to be at least one movie tonight.
Probably at most. We should make some popcorn soon.
Ooh, yes. Can't have a good movie without
Okay, that's
popcorn.
not the right way. This is the right way. As the game guided me. I've talked about it, I think at least once in every video so far. But there's something in the game settings, or maybe it's just how Mario Kart 8 works, where like you are kind of forced towards the middle of the road a bit.
Yeah, there is some sort of lane assist.
And I don't know if it's a setting in like difficulty, or if it's just something Mario Kart 8 does. But it's... My old Mario Karts didn't do this, and it's confusing me so much.
I think it is a certain setting. I'm just oblivious to it right now because I'm just not thinking of it.
We've gotten this far into it, we may as well not change it because we're not used to driving otherwise. Oh! Drive, Bowser! Always with the...
And a Koopa Troopa. Where did he come from, though?
The two usual suspects. Tanuki Mario's here as well, you better be careful. I also noticed the two villagers were just like at the bottom, just like not quite sure how to use a cart.
You know, shit.
Because, you know, you never have them when you're crossing your animals.
Mm-hmm. Splicing.
Ah. Now I'm thinking of like Heart of the Dog now.
I was thinking more Island of Dr. Moreau.
I mean, both
Which
kind
is
of
a
grim.
weird, fucked up movie, especially the Marlon Brando one.
Yeah.
So weird.
I still think I might win for dark points with the callback I made.
Oh yeah.
Because Heart of the Dog is basically reverse Animorphs. Written and set in Empire-era Russia.
Oh, okay.
By, I don't remember who the author is. I think it was Bulgakov. It was a short story about a scientist who puts, who transplants the, happy bits of a man and a dog between each other, and the dog slowly turns into a human from there. It is horrendously dark.
What kind of human centipede shit is this?
Welcome to Tsarist Russian literature, quite frankly.
Well, I mean, if you can't write about the Tsar anymore, you write about...
You can make
weird shit like
allegories to
that.
how you feel about him. He's like, I feel like you have the appendage of a man and the brain of a dog. I think that's what that story was basically trying to say about the Tsar. If it was even, like, political in nature, I don't even know about that much. It may have been kind of like a social message of, like, maybe we don't have to know everything as a species. Which I could see some merit to. There's some things that we probably mess ourselves up trying to get the answers for.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe already have, to be fair. Like, can you still do the fence cut in Mario Kart 8's version of DK Mountain? I don't think you can.
I had the mushrooms to try.
I think it was only present in Mario Kart Wii, where it was a retro track anyway, so probably not much luck there. But the mountain is quite mad today. Someone has made the lava frog angry. You remember that article? There's a happy lava frog inside Iceland's volcano. It's like, okay. I don't really see faces in, like, nature that easily. The way it seems like a lot of people do.
I do have, like, some form of, like, pareidolia. So something like that is definitely... I can relate to.
Yeah, meanwhile, I think, a feral animal someone found in the back of a barn, so it's no wonder I don't see, like, human faces that easily. Come on. How is someone, like, close to you with a star? What the heck? Why don't we get that luck with our items?
Yeah, no shit. This one.
Daisy Serpent. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I need to show you that song now that it's entered my head.
4!
Genuinely, that is how it starts. It's brilliant. I believe it was a cover by Psycho Stick. They're kind of like the Weird Al of heavy metal.
Like, I like this. It's not that I'm a big fan of metal like that, but it was a really good song for the time.
Yeah. To be fair, I think the guys in Drowning Pool really liked that version of it. I think they only did it with, like, permission.
Oh, yeah.
Like, similar to how Weird Al does his covers. He always wants the original writer in on it.
Oh, yeah. And he actually plays the song for them once it's created.
Yeah.
Just so that they can get, like, the final approval. And that was a dangerous and close bomb, by the way.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's only been a handful of people who've basically said, no, we're not okay with this. Surprisingly enough, Michael Jackson was just a huge fan of Weird Al's.
Well, as far as, like, I know about Michael Jackson, he did have a pretty robust sense of humor.
Oh, yeah. You know, we may not approve of... I played that way too late.
Yeah, like, some of the shit he did later in life, nah, man.
Yeah.
Don't.
But, I mean, I can say that the man was a musical genius.
Yeah. Not someone I would want to drink with.
No, that's for sure.
Not really the father of the Jackson kids either. He was aware of just how prodigal his kids were and forced them to basically do nothing but music for a lot of their lives. Kind of like the father of the Wilson kids in the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah.
They were both similar, and just like, you are going to do music and you're going to like it. Just like, no, you can encourage a kid to do something, but don't just be like, this is your job. That's dumb.
It's very hard to... How do I get fit out of that? if you're constantly surrounded by it, as a kid, it's hard not to get into that field.
Yeah.
And for a parent to say, no, we don't want you in that field. I think one of the best examples of it is Wolfgang Van Halen.
Yeah. Because like, Eddie never really just, like, shoved guitars towards him or anything.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, well, my dad's doing it's cool, I want to learn it.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to approach it.
Yeah.
And even, like, initially, Eddie was kind of like, I don't know, because people just compare you to me. But he warmed up to it.
Yeah. And Wolfgang is, great in his own right.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's hard to compare, Eddie Van Halen to anyone. Or anyone to any, vice versa.
Yeah. It took a couple decades for a lot of the stuff he played to really be understood well.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are even like a handful of his solos that no one was completely sure about. Oh gosh!
Bless you.
Getting allergic to talking about musicians who make me feel insecure as an artist. But yeah, I have been learning guitar for a good 8 years now. A lot of it self-taught, so I'm not good. But I'm going into it with a few years of like learning music theory in high school and college as well, which a lot of people starting on guitar don't really have the benefit of. So I have some like kind of theories I can work with on making things sound nice, even if my technique is horrendous. Which, yeah, it probably is. But it's fun. It's fun enough that
as long as you enjoy it, that's all that really matters.
It's fun enough that I've spent a number of dollars that I do not want to say out loud on the hobby. Oh, as much of like a guitar nerd I am, I don't think that was really a word, like a sentence. But like I am a guitar nerd, certainly. I don't really talk in like online guitar circles though. Because I just find that, like, hobby communities online get very toxic.
That's the same with any, I don't want to say nerd genre.
Yeah. And I got very burnt out in particular with the guitar subreddit.
Yeah.
To be fair, there were, like, issues with mods there several years ago. I think it's all behind them now at this point, thankfully. But not only that, but just like the general attitude of like, we don't want to answer questions from people anymore because they might be the same as a question someone asked in 2007.
I mean,
then shut down the subreddit. Like, honestly.
I mean, God forbid someone else has a similar question and
yeah,
hasn't really checked the subreddit.
And what if someone does in fact Google that question and does not find satisfactory results? What do you tell them then? To just fuck off and stop playing guitar? Because that's how you lose popularity with your hobby. And I did get the feeling that like there were people in that subreddit who wanted it to be less popular, which I will never understand. Like that's an attitude that I can't get behind. That's unfortunate. Hey, at least it wasn't Dry Bowser.
Second and third.
We both got trophies.
Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, I'll take it at this point. But that last race, I mean, I think we were more on the subject that we were talking about rather than paying attention to how shit we were racing.
We're getting close to the end of Mario Kart 8. We only have one more cup.
One more.
Maybe battle mode. We'll see.
Ooh.
We will see you sometime in the future. I mean, obviously, because this video is not even out yet as we record this. Time is linear as we experience it in our human bodies. Did you know that? Bye.